BNP again started violence in the name of demonstrations as Prime Minister inaugurates 50 model mosques and Islamic cultural centers. Awami League holds demonstrations in north and south of Dhaka city. Action will be taken if violence created, says Home Minister. Constitution does not support caretaker government, says US observer. Scheduled to be announced in October last, says CEC. Assalamu alaikum, welcome to myTV News. I'm Farhan Yasmin with the newsroom today. Watching headlines, now the details. Country people once again witnessed the horror of arson violence unleashed by BNP as the activists from the opposition parties set fire to a number of buses during their protest, says the Prime Minister. She also urged everyone to keep an eye so that such terrorists cannot harm the lives and property of the people of the country. The Prime Minister said this at the inauguration ceremony of 50 model mosques and Islamic cultural centers through video conference from Gana Bhavan today. The ruling Awami League is holding a protest program across the country today to protest the attack, vandalism and arson at the entrances of the capital on Saturday. As a part of the program, the Krishi League held a protest rally in front of the party's central office on Bangabandhu Avenue today. After the rally, the organization leaders and activists marched through the 0 point in Polton area. Dhaka Metropolitan South Awami League also held a protest rally in Ajimpur area. The Metropolitan Awami League leaders announced to remain on the streets protesting the BNP Jamaat arson attack in the rally. Later, activists held a protest march in the Lalbagh and Polashi areas of Ajimpur. The security forces will not sit back if anyone causes public trouble in the name of protest or vandalism and arson, says Home Minister Asaduzzaman Khan Kamal. He said this after the discussion meeting and award distribution ceremony on the occasion of the International Day Against Drug Abuse and Illegal Trafficking at Shilpakala Academy in the capital today. In response to a question from a journalist, the Home Minister said that the political parties will conduct their campaigns systematically. There is no obstacle from the government. He also said unlike 2014 and 15, BNP tried to create anarchy yesterday and isolate Dhaka from the whole country, so the administration has taken measures for public safety. Like in the past, all anarchy and terrorist activities of BNP will be suppressed with a strict hand, says Awami League Joint General Secretary Mahbubul Alam Hanif. He said everyone thought that BNP would learn from its past mistakes and get out of terrorist activities, but they could not come out of their old ways, resorting to terrorist activities by attacking the police and setting fire to cars. Hanif also said in front of his residence on PTI Road in the city. There is a planned attempt to put the blame on BNP by setting fire to the bus, says BNP Senior Joint Secretary General Ruhul Kabir Rizvi Ahmed. He made this complaint after providing the statement of income and expenditure of BNP to the Election Commission today. Rizvi said that the one-point movement which is underway will continue peacefully. The national election schedule will not be announced before the last week of October, says Chief Election Commission Commissioner Kazi Habibul Awal. He told reporters in a briefing today. Earlier, the visiting U.S. election observer Terry L. Islam met with the election commissioners. Later, he said that there is no provision of guardianship in the Constitution of Bangladesh. Election Commission can conduct a fair election under the government. Vote counting is on as the polling ended in Chittagong 10 by-election. Earlier, voting started from 8 a.m. and continued till 4 p.m. A total of 4,88,638 voters have exercised their voting rights through EVMs. The total number of candidates in this election is 6. Meanwhile, CC cameras have been installed in the center to monitor the vote. The Chief Election Commissioner and other election commissioners have mentioned the polls on CC cameras since morning. Viewers, now international news. Russian President Vladimir Putin has claimed that Russia does not reject peace talks with Ukraine. International media reported that President Putin said that he does not reject the idea of peace talks on Ukraine. After a meeting with the African leaders in St. Petersburg, he said the African Peace Initiative as well as the related Chinese proposal can serve as its basis. President Putin also said that it is difficult to implement a ceasefire when the Ukrainian army is on the offensive. We are about to end the headlines once again. BNP again started violence in the name of demonstrations as Prime Minister inaugurates 50 model mosques and Islamic cultural centers. Awam League hold demonstrations in north and south of Dhaka city. Action will be taken if violence created, says Home Minister. And Constitution does not support caretaker government, says US observer. Scheduled to be announced in October last, says CSC. Thanks for being with us. To join with MyTV News online, visit YouTube/mytvbd news. To watch all our programs, YouTube/mytvbangla, Facebook/mytvbangla. Our next bulletin will be telecast 7:30 p.m. Stay connected and Allah Hafiz.